Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jayson from JS Tech on YouTube. Thank you, James from Hakuna My Data, for having me over. He reached out to me because I actually top forward a regional for Ratio of the Abyss, of course, with crossover breakers format. This was held in San Pedro Sula, Honduras. It was around 80 something players, I believe. I ended up placing third place, playing Fiendsmith Bystials, just because the Bystials are great in the format, and I've always played Dragon Link. I wanted to make something more adept for the meta that would just perform, and it did. So let's get to the deck profile. For the Fiendsmith engine, of course, 3 engravers, 2 Lacrima. She's not really a brick. Sometimes you actually want to normal summon her because her in tandem with Lubellion is full combo. She does a lot really for just being one normal summon. Lurie and Tract. I use the Fiendsmith combos to make, of course, Caesar for Nib Insulation, but I also use it to make Aerial Eater for Vision Resonator to extend with the Bystials and climb the Synchro Ladder. For the Dragon Link type engine, 3 Seyfarts. This also recycles Lubellion in the grind game, so it's just crazy. Then let's go with 2 babies and Chaos Space. I wish for this specific deck this would be at more than 1, just because you don't want to clog a normal summon, so having Extender/Stars is just amazing. 3 Lubellions, the MVP of the tournament, of course. 3 Serenir. You want to draw this with Safer, so I maxed out. It also works as a hand trap, so why not? Then 3 Druid Swarm, the Detonator out. Card is just insane this format. 2 Baldrake. I played it at 1, but I felt like I was not opening enough Bystials, especially when I only opened Lubellion and it got ashed. If I didn't have a second Bystial to keep on extending, it hurt a lot. So I decided to put my Bystial count of 12 at 40 cards. Magnamut. And lastly, for just regain, this card solos Malice and wins you every grind game, especially with Lacrima in rotation in the graveyard and just the Fiendsmith cards grinding it out. For hand traps, if you don't consider the Bystials as hand trap this format, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Nib, and 3 Imperm. I wanted cards that were always live against Fiendsmith Bystial or Malice, except when you get Shifter on this, of course. But I also wanted hand traps that were able to be drawn off of regain during my turn and be able to be live. This is the only exception, but Imperm is Imperm, so I just had to play it. For the extra deck, everything Fiendsmith, of course, Requiem, Moon, Sequence, Caesar, Necroquip, Desiree, and Aerial Eater. Like I said, the cool thing about Aerial Eater is that you do not really need to use like Engraver or Lacrima for it. You can just use Moon and Requiem if you somehow get interrupted. But this is what Foolish Burial's Vision Resonator, and then Vision Resonator gets you Gaia, and then Gaia lets you get back Vision Resonator, and it also helps you recycle every single turn, so it's pretty good. For the Dragon Link cards that we all know and love, Striker, Spheres, IP. This will become the new Link 4 on Supreme Darkness, the Lightless Shadow. She rarely comes up, but she was great when I got Full Loss last round. And she basically was there to win me the match along with Spheres and Baldrake. SP, of course. And Atum, because I run 12 Bystials, it is very likely that I will sometimes need to make this if I want to keep on comboing. Synchros, Axel Synchro to climb into this pattern, and then all the Dragon cards and Fiendsmith cards get you to Chaos Angel, which is very hard for Detonator to out in this format. For the side deck, like I said, I wanted something generic that would hit Ryziel, but like everything else, I was playing in Honduras, so I didn't know what I was going to play against. I actually faced a lot of Fiendsmith Ryziel, so it was good. Perulia is amazing because in the Fiendsmith Ryziel matchup, even though it's not as good on paper, if you hit them with this and then you Bystial an Engraver, and you cut them up from Caesar/Desiree, they are forced to play pure Ryziel from there and give you at least 2 to 3 draws. Full Loss, of course, because it's Full Loss. Lancia for Malice. If they want to turn skip you with Shifter, we're going to have to turn skip them back with Lancia. Like I said, I was playing in Honduras. I thought maybe I was going to play against some sort of control deck. I did face against Labyrinth, so I put just a little bit to respect back row, nothing too crazy. A few cards going first is Called by the Grave, and then if I go first into Ryseal or Fiendsmith Bystial, I already play so many Bystials that I can take care of the Fiendsmith side just in engine, and then side these two for extra protection against the Ryseal half of the deck. Yeah, and the regional was great. I actually ended up having 7 rounds of Swiss. It was a total of 5 Ryseal matchups. 4 of them were on Fiendsmith, 1 of them was pure. I played against 1 Labyrinth, like I said, and I played against Dark World, of all things, for some reason. Yeah, but to close out, I want to give out a few shout-outs, of course. First of all, shout out to everyone here at Curio Centerville, and Springfield, and thank you to Mo for recording the profile for me. I want to say a big shout out to the people I travel with in Honduras, which is Team Stone Combo, as well as our teams here in the US, that is Team Wales, Team Gijay as well. Also shout out to everyone from Team Beige for all, like, keeping up with me and like asking how I'm doing and whatnot. Shout out to Nestor who's in the back, and shout out to basically everyone who asked me how I was doing in between the rounds, as well as James from Hakuna Matata for having me over. My name is Jayson, JS Tech on YouTube again. I will be doing a more in-depth profile on my channel if you want to check it out. The link will be in the description. Just to go over a few lines and combos, just to help you guys understand a little bit more of my reasoning and the lines through the deck to just basically adjust it to your liking. Thanks again, James, for having me, and I'm very proud of this accomplishment. This is my first ever regional top, and I hope I can keep doing great. I will be seeing you guys at YCS Orlando.